this girl was like, y'all look like a YouTube couple. Do y'all have a YouTube? I was like,
we gonna say what's up, YouTube.
what's up, YouTube? I'm Ray.
And I'm Jay.
And this is Ray J TV.
You feel me?
And this is Nella.
Alright, so today we're coming at y'all with a mukbang. We got Sake Express, so we about to eat on that. Some hibachi. Nothing too serious, you know, something light. So we're gonna do a little backstory as our first video of how we met. So I guess I'll get it started because I noticed her. So I'm at work, you know, chilling as usual.
Chilling.
No, I'm a hard worker. But you know how you could notice somebody new at your job? I mean, you're gonna notice somebody new at your job regardless. So I had noticed her. It was like her first week training. And, you know, she caught my eye.
You done.
No, seriously, she caught my eye. Or whatever. And I was just talking about it to somebody. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to talk to her, blah, blah, blah. And then the girl was like, you better hurry up.
Let's name her Michelle.
Michelle. Alright, Michelle. So Michelle was like, you better go ahead and talk to her before I put her on my cousin. I'm like, I was confused at this point. Because first of all, your cousin don't even work here. So you just about to, where are you going with this? So I was like, just give me time. Like, I'm not trying to rush it. She just got here. I know she don't want people all up in her face. Just let her get comfortable. Alright, so I waited like 2 days, I want to say, after that. And we were working beside each other. And I just happened to ask, you know, what's your name? She was like, Rihanna.
Why you make my voice like that?
She was like, Rihanna. I was like,
Yo, she don't want it.
I was like, that's a cute name. And she was like, what's your name? Not really caring what my name was. She was just asking to be polite. I was at everybody in her face already.
Which I didn't like.
I told her my name, Jaren, blah, blah, blah. And then that was the end of that. We didn't talk for the rest of the day, I don't believe. I think it was like the next day. Or
No, were you telling me to put boxes up? I think you talked to me. No, that's when you did talk to me. We was walking by each other, and
oh, hold on.
that's when you asked me my name.
Before that, she had trouble with her work or whatever. So I was like, you know, you could tell when somebody's struggling. I was like, do you need help? She was like, no. Okay, this girl don't want to be my friend. As me, I was gonna keep trying. Because you know, she didn't give me no vibes of like, I don't want to talk to you. She just didn't want my help. But we'll get to that. So, at the end of the night, we got to clean up like any other job. And as we were cleaning up, I had seen her because I was like, no, we're missing a part. We're missing a part. Rewind. I was doing something and she was working behind me. And I said, why don't you ever talk? And
Yep.
she said, say what you said.
I said I don't speak unless spoken to. It was like, you don't gotta be smart.
Guard right there. And then we got into it of like why she don't talk. You know, she's from up north, not go say where exactly, but you know, she said she just mind her business basically.
Pretty much.
So we still had work to do. So I was like, well, I'll be back to talk your head off later. So the end of the night came. I spotted
Pause.
her.
Y'all, she was like such a snack.
But at the end of the night, I had noticed her. Whatever, before we had left. Do you remember my name? That's exactly what I asked her. And she said no. And I was like, dang.
Not mine.
That right there just threw me off. Because, you know, I thought she just wasn't interested. So we got to talking. I had noticed her ring or whatever, and I was like, she was like, oh, I bought this myself. And then I was like, oh, you must be in love, huh? And she was like, not even. Or she said, no, not really, something like that. And I was like, cha-ching.
First of all, I couldn't talk to people in the first place because of the person I was with. I wasn't really allowed to talk to people.
So that's why she didn't want my help when I asked for it.
just being respectful. You know, whenever I needed help, I went and got my lead or supervisor, and I got help that way. So anyway, she asked me about my ring. We was going through like some serious problems, and I was like way past the situation. Like I was over it. I was done with Barbara. That's her name. I was done with Barbara, so I was like, she's cute. Try her or anything like that. I was chilling the whole time.
She was. I was trying her.
I was being respectful the whole time. Like I wasn't going out my way to do nothing to nobody, talk to nobody. Like I was just being cool, a nice person.
Yeah.
That's it. Sorry. And then what else happened? I think she. Oh, so this is how she tried to get my number. She said, can we have a lunch date or whatever? I was like, fine, like free food, you know. So free food, I was like, yeah, we can have lunch. I'm not a gold digger, y'all. I just be hungry. So she was like, if you don't text me, I'm not gonna get you no food. So I was like, oh, she trying to get my number. So I was like, fine, I'll text you. So I texted her, and we decided what we was gonna eat. Now, mind you, I wasn't being like.
It was a friendly lunch date.
Yeah, I was looking at it as friendship. Like I wasn't looking at it as like a date or anything like that. Like we was just. I was new, so I felt like she was just trying to get to know me as a person.
And not just new to the job, but basically new to the state as well. Yeah. So she didn't really know nobody.
I've only been here for a year now, so I really still like. I still have to get to know people because I can't all the time. But yeah. So we had a little lunch date, I guess you could call it, and. It was cool. I mean, I didn't really eat a lot. I was going through a lot of stuff at that time. I was like really like
stressed.
Yeah, you said stressed.
Stressed.
I was really stressed. Like I was depressed. Like I was going through it. I barely ate. Like I can only like. This is the other. First of all, I was working 2 jobs at this time. I had just started this new place, but I was still working at my old job that I had when I moved here. So I was still working 2 jobs. I was tired, stressed, depressed, emotionally a wreck, mentally a wreck. It was just so much going on. So she was just like really cool, a good friend to have around. So yeah, we had a little lunch date. So in the lunch date, she gonna be like, we were just talking, have regular conversation. I don't know what we're talking about, but regular conversation. And she was like, what did you say? What did I say to make you say that though?
I can't remember. I
said something like, I don't know what I said along the lines of anything. But I said something, and she was like, I can take care of you. So me being me, I was like, oh, and I just like, didn't say anything else. No. I didn't know what to say.
No, we had a cool first lunch. It was at work. Like, we was just on lunch.
We were in the lunchroom. Like, it was like friendly type stuff.
Yeah, we didn't meet up outside of work or nothing like that.
Yeah. Definitely was.
Yeah, so since she was new and we was like short on lockers or whatever, she didn't have nothing to put her stuff in. So, I offered to put your leftover food in my locker. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what type of pants she had on.
I didn't have no pockets.
Yeah, she had no pockets on her pants. So it was rather take her phone and stuff out to the car or just have me hold it. So when she said, can you hold my phone? I was like, I'm in there. She wanted me to hold her phone.
She wasn't in there.
Yes, I was.
Just because I actually hold my phone?
To me, that's a big step. Asking somebody to hold their phone.
You're my only friend.
Girlfriend now, but... so I held her phone. So... I looked at that as on a bright side because next break she had to come looking for me to get her phone. She wasn't going on break without me. Not on no crazy stuff like that, but
pretty much I had to come find her so I could have my phone on break.
Yeah, so I was like, this ain't over with. And I already had her number, so we just talked outside of work. And that same night, I was like, I wish you could FaceTime me. And she was like, why can't I? Tell them how quick you FaceTime me.
Alright, y'all, so where I used to live at, it was a half hour from my job. So I'd be lonely driving home. So I just FaceTime her.
I couldn't even get home yet.
I'm like, I don't got nothing else to do. Don't got no friends, so I'm gonna call her. And we're gonna talk about, we're gonna find something to talk about.
Everything just went with the flow. There's nothing forced.
Right. I think that's why we click so good.
Yeah.
Cause like it wasn't like boring conversation.
Yeah, I know. And that same night, you know, being stressed out with the current situation or whatever, she just wasn't home like that. So she would go out to Ross or whatever.
I would go anywhere to get out the house.
Yeah, pretty
Walmart,
much.
the gas station. Or drive around the neighborhood. Anything to get out the house.
We had got off FaceTime. And then she called me back with her best friend. I was all the way in there. Come on now. You made me meet she made me meet her best friend that same night.
We about to all be friends.
Girl, I know. She was telling her best friend, she was like, she's so cute. I want you to meet her. I know that's what you were saying. She was like, let me FaceTime her real quick so you can see her.
You're lying.
She called me back the same night.
Yeah, she's lying.
I'm lying. Bet.
I did not say that to her.
Bet. It's a little, even
How you
though,
gonna say I said that to her and you wasn't even there?
hold on, no.
What do you think? So Barbara, backstory on Barbara. Barbara was crazy as like, she's a Leo and she's just fucking psycho. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, she's crazy as fuck. Like, this little, I'm not gonna get on that, but she's psycho. So I had went through a lot and we was together for like a year. So like, yeah, it was a lot. I was so little, but now I'm a little thick.
Well, basically, she had
You can leave my burping in his videos too, because I don't give.
So basically, her and Barbara ended up, you know, going
Parting ways,
yeah.
which was crazy as fuck. If only I could tell y'all. And you know what? I might have to do my own little special video for that situation.
Yeah.
If y'all want to hear about it.
It could be awareness for it.
If y'all want to hear about it, y'all can hear about the crazy psycho shit to go through.
Yeah, so basically they had moved down here together. So like we said, she really didn't have nobody.
Mhm.
So I was there for her. We eventually just like moved in with each other.
Yeah.
Pretty much to
It
sum
just like
everything up.
happened. The
It
way
happened
was
so
supposed-
perfectly.
Yeah.
Like
It did.
everything fell into place like on point.
Yeah, and I never like been like this kind of happy. So I'm happy it happened. I'm not happy it happened the way it happened. I'm happy it happened when it happened.
Yeah.
Because so me and my best friend were out yesterday. So we were just talking about like how like things used to be for me and like how like she's like complete opposite of like what I used to like deal with in general. Like you can just tell like even when my family met her, they were just like, you have a glow about you, like you're picking up weight. My mom told me my face is getting fat. But anyway, like they just noticed a difference in me, which I love. So yeah, we were just talking about how like I used to like, it was just so much going on. Like if I wouldn't have got out the situation, when I got out the situation, like something seriously like, and I'm like 10, 12 hours away from like my family. Like all my family's still up north. So like I'm legit here like by myself. Like if anything was happening to me, like it would take my family a whole day to get to me. So I had to get out that situation. It was no good. It was not for me, but my blessing in disguise because I learned a lot throughout that whole like year. I grew up a lot. Like me being secluded and dealing with my own like life. Whatever happens in my life, I deal with in private. So that's how I like it.
Well, that concludes our very first video. We hope you guys enjoyed.
Yep.
What they got to do.
Like, comment, subscribe. Because why today we was out, right? Mind you, we've been like battling with this whole like, well, I've been battling with it inside myself about this whole YouTube situation because it'll take me out of my comfort zone. I know it's going to, But this girl was like, y'all look like a YouTube couple. Do y'all have a YouTube? I was like, no.
All right, y'all.
Peace.